Unfortunately, most people are above 20% body fat. Over 70% of Americans are overweight, and one major reason for that is because they have unrealistic expectations in regards to what it actually takes to get in great shape. So in this video, I'm going to go over 3 main misconceptions that people have about getting below 20% body fat and getting in great shape and actually being able to sustain it. So make sure you stick around for the whole video to make sure that you're not buying into these misconceptions and that you actually have a level-headed mindset in regards to losing body fat and being able to do it sustainably over many years to come. So the first misconception that people have about getting below 20% body fat is that they're going to have to make drastic life sacrifices just to get in shape. Some of the more common sacrifices people think they need to make is stuff like eliminating carbs from their diet or eliminating sugars, right? People think that these are the enemy in regards to nutrition and dieting, and this is a extremely radical approach to try to take. There's only 3 major food groups: proteins, carbs, and fats. To take one of those and just totally eliminate it from your life is just a massive sacrifice that is not only unnecessary, but it's going to lead to not enjoying the process as much, right? Carbs are usually enjoyable foods. They taste good. They give you fiber. They, grains, oats, fruit, vitamins, right? They give you benefits that also are related to performance and training properly, right? They're the main energy source for working out and exercising and training and feeling optimally when you're doing those things. So to try to take an extremist approach by saying, I'm just not having any of those anymore, that's something that has become very, very popular, and it's just totally not necessary, because you don't lose body fat by how many carbs you eat. You lose body fat by eating an appropriate amount of food in total, right? In general, eating the right amount of total food, total calories, rather than how many carbs you're actually having. And there's plenty more examples of really big sacrifices people think they're going to need to make in their life just to get in good shape and get below 20% body fat. Like, people think they need to do cardio every day. They have to do a lot of hours of cardio just to lose body fat, which isn't the case at all, right? Cardio is helpful, but by no means do you have to do hours upon hours of cardio, because fat loss is mainly manipulated through your nutrition and how much food you're actually eating, okay? Another, big sacrifice people think they need to make is within other areas of their life, like their social life or their professional life, eating out, right? People think that their career or their social life or their relationships are going to diminish if they start to prioritize their fitness or prioritize their nutrition more, which isn't the case at all. There's thousands and millions of people out there who have an amazing social life, who have an incredibly successful career, who have amazing relationships, who are also in better shape than you, right? That's just the truth of it. There's millions and millions of people out there balancing these things and doing a good job of getting in amazing shape while also having great aspects of their life, social life, work life, and other areas too. A second misconception that people have about getting under 20% body fat is that it's all or nothing, right? That with their nutrition or with their workouts, they have to be 100% all in, doing things, 100%, or nothing at all, and it's not even worth doing anything if they make one little mistake. And as a personal trainer and fitness coach who's coached hundreds of men at this point, I see this all the time. People, on a Friday will have one thing that's not super healthy. They'll have some pizza or they'll have some birthday cake or something like that and say, oh, screw it, and let the whole weekend just go to shit, right? Instead of just getting back on track, getting back on their program the next day. And what I've found is that this all or nothing mindset is what leads to yo-yo dieting a lot of the time. So yo-yo dieting meaning being overly restrictive with your nutrition and with your diet, being perfect, eating only clean foods all the time, and then binging, right, and going overboard, right? One thing that's not healthy, you just completely blow it up. And this all or nothing mindset happens on the exercise side of things too. There's people who will exercise 6 or 7 days a week for a full month, right? Every single day they're going after it. And then all of a sudden something happens and they don't go to the gym for 6 weeks. Not one workout for 6 weeks. It's all or nothing. And the truth is, this is how a 1 week vacation turns into like 2 months of eating like you're on vacation, right? People could be totally on track leading up to the vacation because they want to look their best, and then they're in vacation mode while they're away for a week, and when they return, they never get back on track. It's that all or nothing, so that for the next month or two, they're just still doing what they were doing on vacation. And it's this mindset that leads to being on a roller coaster with your results for your whole life, right? There's periods where you're doing really great, and then there's periods where you're not doing anything, and it's that roller coaster throughout the entire time. And the key to overcoming this all or nothing mindset is realizing that consistency over a long period of time, many years, is going to beat perfection every single time, right? It's better to be, 70% on your program or 80% on your program for a year than be 100% on your program for a month and then fall off for a month, and then be 100% on for a month and then be off for another month. And try to understand that you don't need to eat perfectly clean 100% of the time just to lose body fat and get down to 15 or even 10% body fat. You can have some birthday cake. You can have some pizza. Those things are not going to prevent you from getting down to 10% body fat. Maybe if you have them every single day, but if you aim to be on your program 80 or 90% of the time, you're going to see incredible results. And if that means 10% of the time you have pizza, or 10% of the time you have some food that maybe you're ordering out, that's okay. That's still such an incredible rate of consistency that you're going to be able to see really great results. The third and final misconception that a lot of people have about getting under 20% body fat is that because of your age, you're not able to see good results. And it's funny because anytime I talk about age or like getting in good shape in your 40s or 50s or 60s, there's always someone out there who gets defensive about it, right? Like, they say, Jesse, you're not in your 50s. Come back and, I want to see what shape you're in when you're my age, type of thing. And of course, I'm not in my 50s or my 60s or anything like that, but guess what? I've coached over 100 men individually. Many of them, most of them, are either in their 40s or 50s. Some of them are in their 60s, a couple in their 70s, and they've had no issues getting in incredible shape. Some of them are in the best shape of their life in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. So if you have this misconception that you can't get in good shape at your current age, it's likely because what you did in the past to get in shape isn't working for you now when you've tried it again. And it's true, when you're younger, it's easier to get in shape, right? Your metabolism's, the strongest. You've probably got more testosterone or whatever it is, like your hormones are more in check. It's easy, right? You just go out for a walk every day, or you be active, or you play sports, or you just go to the gym. You don't even know what the hell you're doing. You just go to the gym and, you start to see improvements in your body. So basically, when you're younger, you can wing it, and it kind of works most of the time. But guess what? As you get older, you can't just wing it and expect that you're going to see physical change in your body. You have to have an actual game plan, not just with your workouts and have an actual routine that you're following, but more so even with your nutrition. You have to have a game plan with your nutrition and a strategy, a calculated strategy that can get you from point A to point B. Maybe that's knowing exactly how many calories you're eating, or maybe it's tracking your macros, right? Your proteins, carbs, and fats, and eating very strategically to a specific set of numbers to make sure that your body composition improves. But I can safely say that if you're in your 40s, or your 50s, or your 60s, or even your 70s, you can improve your body. You can improve your body composition, your body fat percentage. You can even build some muscle if you are strength training the right way, and if you are eating strategically and know how much you're eating. I've seen, not just like a couple of guys, I've seen dozens of men improve their fitness, after 40. And you can too, you just need a proper game plan. But that's going to wrap up the video. Nigel decided to join me for the ending. I hope you found this video somewhat helpful, and if you did, go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I make more videos just like this every single week. And if you like the idea of working with me as your coach, I'll put the application for my Modern Man coaching program down below in the description of this video. And I'll also leave another video up here in case it's helpful for you on your journey as well. And I will see you on the next video.